daily allowance. And even here in the subtitle it says, eating less while maintaining adequate nutrition is a recipe for longer life, not just eating less. This particular rendition is found in Scientific American again, the December 2006 issue. Gives you kind of the history of it. A great detailed story on undernutrition without malnutrition you can find in the book Rare Earth's Forbidden Cures. There's quite a bit of information on that concept. Let's get deeper. Let's look at some more details. Let's get down to the biochemical breakdown of our food. 90 essential nutrients. They're called essential nutrients, ladies and gentlemen, because our bodies cannot manufacture them. We must consume these particular nutrients either as food or as supplements. And secondly, they are required to prevent diseases. If you're missing any one of them, you're going to get a combination of diseases. Calcium deficiency alone can cause 147 different diseases, including hypertension, periodontal disease, things like osteoporosis, arthritis, kidney stones, bone spurs, etc., etc., etc. Things that you wouldn't think of, ringing in the ears, tinnitus, Bell's palsy. These are all caused by calcium deficiency. Certainly there's other cofactors in there, but that's the basic deficiency. 147 different diseases. You might be sent to 14 different specialists. And really all I have to do is take the 90 essential nutrients with a little extra emphasis on the calcium, and all those 27 different diseases go away without going to 18 different specialists. We need 60 essential minerals, 16 vitamins, 12 essential amino acids, 3 essential fatty acids, and fortunately for us, ladies and gentlemen, our food plants, our grains, vegetables, fruits, and nuts, can actually take carbon dioxide out of the air, use the sun's energy in a process known as photosynthesis to manufacture long carbon chains. It cuts the O2 off, throws it out in the atmosphere. Plants do not make oxygen, but they make oxygen available to us by cutting it off the CO2, which we cannot do. Plants must do that for us. So what's the way to get rid of the greenhouse effect? Plant more trees. You don't have to stop driving your car. Just plant 10 trees a year. Isn't that amazing? Just plant trees. When you look at a redwood tree, 300 foot tall, 1,000 years old, weighs 50 tons, 95% of that weight of that tree, that wood and that cellulose of that tree, 95% of the weight comes from the carbon in the air. Nothing from the soil. 95% of the weight of that 50-ton tree came from the carbon in the air. With the carbon chains, all plants will make starch, sugar, vitamins, amino acids, fatty acids. We cannot make them. These are essential nutrients, vitamins, amino acids, fatty acids. And you can eat pretty badly. You can live on nothing but cheeseburgers with lettuce and tomatoes and onions on it and drink Coca-Cola. And you'll live to be 35, 50, 75. You're more likely to live to be 75 if you don't exercise. If you heavily exercise and eat like that, you're going to live to be somewhere around 35 to 55 because you're losing nutrients, which you're not getting. You're going to spend most of your time at the doctor's. You're going to be on many, many prescription drugs. You'll be at the dentist all the time. All you're going to talk about is my drug, my surgery. Oh, my doctor this. I'm on these prescriptions. What do you think of these drugs, doc? And blah, blah. I just go nuts. I'm in the airport, and there's 100 people sitting around me getting ready to get on the plane, and they're showing each other. They're strangers, perfect strangers. They're lifting up their blouses and their coats and showing their newest surgical scars, and they show them all their drugs they're on out of their purse and their little backpacks. That's the whole topic of conversation in America. But you can do okay. 1 out of 3 babies will be born with a significant birth defect because babies, embryos, require these nutrients. Now in animals, we've eliminated 100% of all birth defects that still occur in people. Down syndrome, a cleft palate, cleft lip, spina bifida, heart defects of all kinds. We've eliminated them all with preconception nutrition. We give the animals all these vitamins and minerals prior to them conceiving, all through pregnancy, and we've eliminated all these birth defects. By contrast, people are left to their own devices, and you as taxpayers have to pay for dealing with all these birth defects. They're totally, totally preventable. It just makes you want to cry. Unfortunately for us, although plants can make vitamins and amino acids and fatty acids, they can't do it very efficiently because they require nutrients too. And they're not getting the nutrients they need, and I'll tell you about that right now. We need 60 essential minerals. You notice that minerals are 2/3 of the 90 essential nutrients, so that's why I spend so much time talking about minerals. Minerals are 2/3 of the 90 essential nutrients. We need 60, and plants only require 9 to be healthy and produce good seed to foster healthy generation after generation after generation of that species of plants. We need 60. So if you're eating a very, very happy, organically grown tomato, you're 51 minerals short. And if you take nothing else home today, it's worth you understanding that. The plant only needs 9 to be healthy. You hear all kinds of crud out there. oh, you don't need to supplement with selenium, just eat Brazil nuts. Well, the Brazil nut tree doesn't need selenium. So you can't look at a Brazil nut and see if there's any selenium in there. Now, if it's in the soil, the Brazil nut tree will take it up, and maybe in Brazil where it grows there's lots of selenium, but in the Imperial Valley of California where 99% of your Brazil nuts come from today, there's none. So if you're expecting to get selenium by just eating Brazil nuts, well, I'll fix stock. I won't take that ultimate selenium, and I'm going to exercise. Bam! You're going to die from a cardiomyopathy heart attack, right?